Yes, Divine Feminine, I had to come back with a VT. Why? Because he kept buffering, darling dears. Well, let's run through with part 2. Yes, somebody is basking in what? The rinse and repeat of the gutterish ways. They have what? Embodied and following it to the letter, darling dear. This creature from the backwoods. Casting aspersion on you because you're single. And you took your loyalty on the road, darling dear, realizing sometimes it's best to have a team of one. Why? You're not going to steal your money, lie on yourself, and tell all your secrets. And you're sure she's naive, not cheating on yourself, Divine Feminine. Not at this stage of the game, good golly and gosh. Base of the deck, trapped in their mind, darling dear. All up about you, worrying about your business, eh? Clarify this gossiper. This is a mother or father. They've got progeny, darling dear, but that progeny has got to live their own life. They're trying to live life like it's golden with what? The head of the what? Henchmen. Henchmen? Yes, baby, they're bookends, darling dear, waiting for life to happen for them, not realizing you have to co-create whatever foundation you want. Don't tell them, Divine Feminine. They're too busy spying on you. They don't want to be interrupted. Yes! Look! 2 of Wands on its face, stuck in the mire, darling dears. Jealous? Wait, they're looking towards your future, darling dears. They're seeing it happen for you and they don't like it. And you're not taking anything back from them, darling dear. Good golly and gosh. The 6 of Cups on its face. You've got no more emotions to give them, darling dear. You gave them your hairline at one point. Walking around with a reverse fried tuck, barking at parking cars, dressing at what? Quasimodo's bestie. Them days are over for you. You're not having it, right? These people or persons is stuck in the past. The past is an address you don't live at, darling dear. We use it for what? Informational purposes only. Why? You're the captain or the coach of the red flag team, darling dears. These progenies been in there touching my things again. How can they get rid of a whole red flag? Good God, I'm up against it. But I've got many tools. You realize the yellow card and the red card of it all, darling dear. They would like to come through. They haven't had any new opportunities. These are people that are still moving in the same circles, right? Look! Them broke pocketos, buddy! Have you got a dime? Yeah! They need to get a job selling matchsticks outside the train station, because I'm telling you, whatever they're going through, there is no healing in that situation. I see 2 pages on the table. It could be 2 progeny that you have or they have, darling dears. Whatever progeny they've got, they're what? They're a bleed on their everything, darling dear. They could have adult progenies that's still taken from them. Situations where there's no healing, the progeny is extremely disrespectful with their words. The things they say to their parent, darling dear. It would what? Cause a fight in my house? Listen. I told you, you make them respect you from the day they're born. You don't have to beat them. You don't have to starve them. Respect is something that your child you'll earn it from your progenies. Once you show them the way to go. And if they don't like it, they can leave. Once they're of age, let them go. They need to let their progenies go. This family member with their issue against you, they're also going through some kind of health situation that is catching them in their mind, darling dear. Nothing that they do seems to be working. They've got a health crisis, right? And they want to come with a cup of opium to give to you, Divine Feminine. This is somebody who's going to be charming, right? But it's a cup of cockalorum, darling dear, hopium and cognitive dissonance. They'll be charming to everyone with your business. Yeah. They just want to know what you're doing, Divine Feminine, and how you're doing it. Right? Tower moment. I told you them are go through it. And they're looking for what? A helpmate to get inside the hand basket. That's bound for the crevice of the devil's balls. Yeah. You ain't partnering with them. You've already broken the contract. Just because they're blood doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. Creating all sorts of backstabbations, darling dear. You had the fortitude to take the knife out of your back chakra and cut the cord. You're healing from that situation, right? But, oh, yeah, they're wondering. They're spying, king-size spying, darling, yeah. They're also coming through as the King of Wands. It means that they love to chat it up in public. They like the attention of others. But the attention that they're getting, right, is blind attention, darling, yeah. The blind leading the blind. And they're spying on what you've got going on. It also speaks about you being highly intelligent. And you are quick to move towards whatever ideas. Some of you are natural born leaders. You may even be in the legal or medical field. It also speaks about what? Paying attention to the spiritual downloads that are coming to you at this point. Divine Feminine. Because Divine has messages for you. Messages of what you're seeking is seeking you. Let's get some more about this family issue, right? And this merchant of slander, always on the balls of their feet to bring Sodom and Gomorrah to whom will listen. Even gossiping brings you bad karma, and listening to it. Don't listen, Divine Feminine. Box your ears. Box your ears. Better you do it. Then you get a box on the ears from the Most High. Fist bump. They want to be what? A tampon string in your life, Divine Feminine. And you know how evasive and what? Absolutely skullduggerous a tampon string can be. They're looking for your psychological password. Base of the deck, because you got your shiznai together. You've secured your bag, whatever that is. It could be a home, a new job. It also speaks about your cranium, your common sense, right? Your flip-flop. You can practically rent them out as Airbnb. You are full of it, darling. Their common sense, a superpower amongst those with the family issues. Lying and spying, Divine Feminine. Lying and spying. So what's the main issue with these family members? Because 10 of Wands, they can't get over the circumstance. And again, Tower moment, 2 different decks, darling. Them have got you it, right? No new beginning, but it's what they called in for themselves, darling, dear. Wishing badness on you, Divine Feminine. Wishing badness on you. Queen of Swords in the reverse is somebody who's bitter, jealous, lying, spying. This is a professional victim, darling, dear, in circumstances and situations that they thought was their wish, desire. But they're dealing with people that have no long-term plans. They're a placeholder in certain people's lives, and they don't like it, Divine Feminine. Well, guess what? Tower moment for them. It also speaks about a sudden change in you, darling, dear. You're coming through as what? You're channeling. Chat to my back. Yeah, you're channeling it. Yeah. What's they lying on the Divine Feminine about? Nearly missed out on some of the cards. Let me give it another oh, what are they lying about? Right? They're betraying you at every turn. They're saying your spiritual journey. They're saying that you're doing the devil's work. They're saying all this and that. They're speaking about themselves, darling dears. They're speaking about that black heart that they have. One that has no compassion or empathy, darling dears. They're talking about your job. They're talking about your level of intelligence. They're saying that you don't even work where you say you're working. Darling dears, good God, heinous lies. Lies and subterfuge. Yes. What else are they saying? They're talking so much, but what are they really thinking in their minds when they're saying all of these wicked things, these dummy bats? What are they really thinking though, in their quiet heart that they're not telling anyone, right? They know that you freed your mind. They know that you're highly intelligent. 8 of Swords, right? In the upright. They know that they can't come to you on any level, darling dears. They also realize the spiritual attacks they've been sending your way. 10 of Swords has been what? Reversed and sent back to sender. Did I say 10? It came out, meant to say a 10. For I didn't slip. 10 talks about what? The ending of a cycle and the renewal of you, darling dear. When you ended that cycle with these family members, good God, you are looking like the Queen of Wands. You're looking sexy, darling dears. You're doing the Benjamin or Benjamina buttons as the hands of time turn back. What do you mean? Your hairline is being replenished. Your pocketbook, your handbag, and your purse is being gifted by the Most High, darling dear. A new beginning. This is in your work, darling dear. Some of you are spiritual healers, but you have healing hands. Some of you have a lot of, your hands get hot, darling dear. It's because your chi is up. And if you lay those hands on someone else, it will heal them. on a mental, physical and emotional level. You are a light worker starseed, darling dear. You was built for this. This is not the time for you to be caught up in your mind. They would love for you to be caught up and trapped in the corners of your mind. This is Seven of Swords. It's a lie. Return to sender season, darling dear. You are the Queen of Wands, Divine Feminine. You will soon be the Empress. And they know it. They know it. They think about you all of the time. This is someone who takes the time to sit down and study your social media. They look for information from others, right? But they're not realizing that all of this negative adversity they're trying to put on you, darling dear, it's not working. It's not working. No weapon formed against you is prospering at this moment in time. As I said, chat to your back. More tower moments for they, them and these family members. What else is going on? As you are looking into your own future as the Queen of Wands, highly intuitive. It's also about you being proud of yourself and the works that you've done, what you've achieved. Learning to be what? Happy alone. Why? Happiness is an inside job, Divine Feminine, and you understood the assignment. You don't want no one from the past. Look, I told you. You left those family members behind, and all you've been doing is what? Healing from the inside out. Star card. Some of you are about to meet a benefactor. Somebody's been watching your works as the Queen of Wands. They see you as highly inventive. Yes, innovative, darling dear. You're inspiring. And somebody's about to what? Back you, darling dear, one way or the other. World card, a new beginning. It could also speak about worldwide travel. I see you traveling more throughout 2023, darling dear. Your ideals, your ideas that you birthed as the Queen of Wands is going to take you places that you didn't even dream of, Divine Feminine. Be prepared for what? The ride of your lifetime. Opportunities, Six of Cups speaks of, darling dears. Opportunities that are opening up for you, Divine Feminine. They're counting your pentacles from the nosebleed section. Chat to your back for sure. Look, success in all aspects and areas of your life. Divine is about to give you a breathing space, darling dear, by the what? Next full moon. Face of the deck. You wash your face like David. All they want to do is argue and fight, having one-upmanship. These are people and part that will be bringing up the past, darling dear. They've got nothing from your present situation and future circumstance to speak on, darling dear. So they have to go back to the past to confuse what? The feeble-minded. Let them continue to confuse who wants to be confused. What they're talking about holds no substance. And judgment and knows their address in thigh-high red leather boots, Divine Feminine. Well, that's their business. They're reaping what they sowed. Outrageous for sure, I know. Continue to what? Rest. You are the wounded warrior. The only two cards that turned off, everything else jumped out. You've been through a thing or two, but you are being spiritually guided. This is spiritual ascension. Some of you are feeling a lot more sleepy, a lot more tired. I told you, it's the low energy being bandied around, darling dear. Why? I already told you. Neptune goes direct in Pisces this evening. So you may be what? Feeling more to wind down. But you know what? If you can hold a yoga pose, do some stretching, darling dear. Stretch out your quati. Why? Because you're about to go on the ride of your life. I just told you. Divine is giving you an upgrade, Divine Feminine, for all of the hard work, for overcoming circumstances and situations that broke a lesser person, darling dear. Yeah. Look. Because you moved away from the situation. The emotional drainage of it all, darling dears. They gave you misophonia, pisanphobia, and now they come back to find you obstreperous. What's that? Difficult and noisy and extremely hard to handle, darling dear. They can't handle you. When your father is the Most High. Wands. 8 of Wands, darling dear. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's on its face. Don't take any chat from them. Again, we have another 8. Good golly and gosh. 2 8s on the tableau, darling dears. It speaks about what? Indecisive. Somebody's feeling indecisive over a brief affair that they had. Let it go, darling dear. You have to remember, people come in your life for what? A season, a reason, or a lifetime. Don't get confused with these leafy people that need to be blown away by the what? The Holy Spirit, darling dears. Remember, certain people was removed from your life even though you still love them, Divine Feminine. They was about to what? Stab you in their heart. In your heart. Don't be like Moses and invite them in again, darling dear. They'll do you even worse. This is what? Something being gifted to you. Yes, baby, but it's what something that you put together with the palm of your own hands. Whatever you built, darling dear, you're about to get the return for your hard work. We saw the success. Don't be tempted off your flip-flop, darling dear, your common sense. Don't. This is not the season to go backwards, ever forwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln. Leave the hood-looking alfalfas where they are. High Priestess in the reverse. This is people's secret. Let me tell you something. Whatever their secrets are, you don't even want to know. The whole town is laughing at them. Yes. And they're letting words of others get into their cranium. And they're blaming you. Why? Because you got away. And you're happy and contented with what you built for yourself. Your hard work is about to pay off, Divine Feminine. Final message for you before we get lost. To get great. What does Kipper say about this and that? What does Kipper have to say for Divine Feminine? Family issues. They're fighting amongst themselves. Serve them nostrils. You're not bougie enough. Head right back so you've got the hooded eye, darling dears. Keep your expectations high. Have to remember, keep the mind in the frame of what you want to co-create in the name of the Most High in this season. Base of the deck, darling dear. Because you already have achieved. Some of you are going to achieve wealth on the stock market or even with the Bitcoin and maybe into investments. Some of you will be getting, I believe that you've got some kind of incoming. We saw the open palm with the pentacles coming in. Yeah. And somebody's worried about what you can achieve, darling dear. The new contracts, partnerships, the growth that you've acquired. Some of you Divine Feminines have balanced out your masculine and feminine. You had to. You had to be protector, provider, as well as nurturer unto thyself and thy progeny if you have them. Wow. When God says yes and clears the battlefield, every head will bow. Goodness and mercy is following you, Divine Feminine. They better suck it up. Worried about what you got going on? Continue to focus on the stable foundation you've built for yourself. The 20 is the judgment of it all. We see the 3 and the 4, that's the 7, chariot energy. Foreign people in foreign places as well as foreign countries. Somebody's working on what? Travel, darling dear, or building a home on a different land. You getting the what? You're getting the green card, darling dear. Maybe a green card, but you're getting the green light. Whatever works you're doing, especially those building homes on a foreign land or building a new home in a foreign land, you're getting the green light. And who God bless, no man can curse. It's your go-to move, darling dear. There's definitely travel coming towards you by train, plane, boat, whatever. But you're going to be taking a journey, right? And what? Never you forget, Divine Feminine, you are the agent of karma in every circumstance and situation. Once you realize that you can overcome anything, once you invite Father, God, Mother Isis to sit at the head of your table, call your ancestors, your way showers and spiritual guides. But you must also remember, you got to put your back into it, blood, bra, or stream. You have to work for what you want, darling dear. Anything worth having, you have to work for. Why? You appreciate it more. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle to my Teesprings, toddle to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Divine Feminine. They are reaping what they sow. They can't wait until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat.